It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
They got a number of clean shots, but yes, it just wasn't their day, and they were ice cold from outside.
And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Luke Walton. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, guys, he told me they're up against a team that really finishes strong at the rim, and he wanted to get that point across to his players. He wants them to protect the rim with every bit of energy they've got throughout this entire contest. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And with some time here tonight, we'll explore a question that's been a hot topic for a while now in the NBA. Steve, do you feel the NBA should do something to prevent a heck of whoever strategy that can slow down, bog down these games?
You know, I don't want to take it away. If you're a bad free throw shooter and you're playing, you got to use the rule. But I think the rule has to come where it's not slowing down the game. I think, well, you get to a certain number, 2 shots and the ball. I think that'll change the way teams play the heck of whoever.
It's not pleasing to watch. I get the strategy. I appreciate the strategy, but visually, it's tough to watch.
It is, but some of these guys, you got to get in the gym and start knocking down some free throws. Start working on them.
Good point. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Well, you take a look at Chris Dunn out of Providence. It's easy to see what talent evaluators see in this young man.
6'4", long arms, strength, blinding quickness. He is an NBA athlete and then some. In a draft year that was light on point guard, you knew he'd be one of the first to hear his name called.
On defense, the Lakers. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
And you can be sure they will be counting on their reserves to step up again in a big way.
Now Young, following the miss by Dunn from deep. Here's Fresh. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Takes the three.
And Dunn is a very physical defender. He gives his guy no room to breathe.
Tries a three. Utah the rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Utah is shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Rudy Gay, extremely versatile, has the size and athleticism to play a number of positions. He produces. But for some reason, you know, Greg, people always seem to want more out of the guy.
Yeah, some of the disrespect I think he deals with is because he hasn't played on a lot of winning teams. Greater efficiency and tougher defense are a couple of areas where he's still trying to improve.
Got a piece of it. Olynyk with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. And there's Dunn on the assist from Olynyk. Dunn's got 5.
If you don't stick with Dunn, he'll burn you. What quickness down the floor.
Fresh, the pass to Ingram. Down low. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Now, here's Dunn. He has 5. Fresh pulls it in. So for all the rumors of Young perhaps being on the move, they were quickly put to rest with Prez shooting them down.
And who knows if there was any truth to those trade rumors. But one thing is for sure, Prez doesn't want Young to be moved, and that is definitely going to mean a lot to this front office.
On draft day, a lot of teams passed on Justice Young. But he isn't looking like a second-round pick. Just great basketball from the Seton Hall product.
And you can see why teams passed on him. He's undersized for a guard, but the way he fearlessly goes at players and pushes himself is something you can't measure in inches.
Here's Fresh. Chris Dunn making his last shot. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Fresh. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Count that one.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Now done. He's got 7. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers trailed by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The pass to Fresh. 11 feet away. Utah with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball. They have no one to blame but themselves in losing that one.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the shot by Rudy Gay. And it's Ingram missing. Pass to Dunn. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Fresh. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Whiteside's checked in for Olynyk. No good on the second free throw.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a number 1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting. And defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
And Prez looking very calm as he drills that 3-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And, you know, Steve, you ask around the league, when it comes to home court advantage, the Jazz have one of the best in the NBA.
A very passionate crowd, very loud and dedicated. And, of course, the altitude plays a factor, too. Second highest in the league after Denver. And for visiting teams, you get winded much quicker.
Here's Dunn. After the made shot from Fresh, out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a look now at the three-point production. This is three-point shots made by Orange Juice versus the rest of the team.
All season long, we've seen OJ be a consistent presence beyond the arc. And this graph just shows how important Prez and Young are in terms of keeping teams honest. When they're off the floor, this team loses a big chunk of their deep ball firepower.
Now, here's Ariza. Pass to Fresh. Inside, Ingram. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
And it's tied up with that one.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen.
The excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. Dunn's got 10 points in the game.
And how about Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look too easy.
Fresh, the pass to Ingram. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Gay. And the Lakers with another miss. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. Here's Fresh, and good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. He's got 7.
Gotta love how he did give up on the glass, and because of that effort, he comes up with the putback on the offensive rebound.
And here is Dunn. He's got 10. A 3 ball. No good from Gay. Here's Fresh. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Excellent decision-making by Young, really breaking apart the defense with his passing.
Now, here's Dunn. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Fires for 3. Gay misses. Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. There's a good screen to the inside. Jumper off the screen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right side a screen. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Dunn. It's Gay on the way. Another shot. Another miss by Gay.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Feeds to Dunn. And Fresh picks up the foul.
Prez, and I
That's his
that
first
steal.
foul.
Presidential pardon.
Lakers leading by 11, so on the floor for Utah. They've got Dunn. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. There's the pick. Fresh. And the Lakers with another miss.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 10. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for Chris Dunn, everyone told him to enter the draft after 3 years at Providence. His father, his coach, he could have been a first-round pick back in 15. Instead, he decided to stay one more season, earn his diploma, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well for him.
And so he makes both from the line. And Dunn, undergoing 2 shoulder surgeries in college, took a medical red shirt for his sophomore season.
Yeah, and that was on his right shoulder, his shooting shoulder. You wonder if he can get even better shooting the ball with time.
The Lakers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Jazz trail by 12. Defended by Young. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. To the middle. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 6.
He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
It's Young on the wing. Here's Fresh. He's got 12. Here's Ingram. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Now, here's Dunn. Defense right on him. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it, good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Fresh. Screen by Young. It's Ingram atop the key. Utah with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Dunn with it. He's got 12. Back to Gay. Plenty of space. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right now because he's not knocking down anything.
Here's Fresh. He's got 12. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
From deep three-point range, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Fresh. Fresh has got 6 in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
That's tipped. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Gay. And that one's good. Ingram's got 8 points.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat.
As a former player, Smitty, you know just how much effort it takes on a nightly basis to succeed. And who in the NBA do you see that has the best motor? Highest competitive value, night in and night out, always hustling.
Russell Westbrook is one of those guys. His motor never turns off. Draymond Green, those guys love to come out and compete. Chris Paul is another guy. You can see the passion in those guys, their mind working while they're on the floor at all times.
Here's Fresh, 15 points in the game. Defended by Young. Right side a screen. Dunn kicks to Gay. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's the screen. Fresh, the pass to Ingram.
And checking out some numbers for Fresh. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging 41 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And Utah making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Jazz patiently stockpiling young talent over the last half-decade. They've laid a strong foundation, now one of the deeper teams in the league.
Here's Dunn. Nice tee from Fresh.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack. Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
So it's Utah now, following the three from Fresh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
A lot of organizations obviously want to win now, but what I like about the Utah Jazz, they built this roster patiently, letting their young talent develop. This front office has taken a long view, not looking for shortcuts.
The 17-footer. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for the Utah Jazz, of course, Salt Lake City, not a big free agent destination by any means. In some ways, hasn't that, Steve, influenced their approach a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. They can't get the big names, unfortunately for them. They've done it through the draft, and they're trying to do it by developing a lot of their young players.
The feed now to Olynyk. Here's Mark Hoshvili. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 12. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Fresh. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. It's Ingram atop the key. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Now Dunn, the 10-footer. Buries the jump shot. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Dunn finds his comfort zone, his team is all the more dangerous. Just an unreal scorer who continues to add new wrinkles to his game. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Fresh. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trailed by 13. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the three off target. Here's Fresh. He's got 18. Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Young's got 5 now.
And Young is just superb. The focus, the strength. Wow, what a finish.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Horton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, the stats say you have been the big factor for your team inside. Is it fair to say you're controlling the paint?
Yo, I'm all about that paint, David. And I think they know I own it. So they're letting me do my thing and getting out of the way. Can you really blame them, man? I mean, Look at me, baby. I'm cool.
You know who else was about that paint? Rembrandt. No, he really was. Van Gogh. Thank you for your time, though. I'll get your brush in the second half.
Yes, sir. You know I'm all about that artwork.
There you go. Back to you, Kevin.
This guy.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Do not take your foot off the gas, gentlemen. This is our game. Come on.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
He is bearing some shots from way downtown, and so far he definitely has the green light to keep them coming.
And for Utah.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense right on him. From deep. Utah the rebound. Here's Olynyk. He kicks it to Dunn. Back to Olynyk. Dishes it to Dunn. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Mark Hoshvili. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. I was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high. Nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. I wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. Fresh. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Jazz trail by 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gay left side. To the inside. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Here's Fresh. He's got 18. Ingram. And it comes off the front of the rim. There's the dish to Olynyk. They set the pick. From deep, Gay. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Fresh has got 21 in the game.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Dunn. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dunn's got 17 now.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Here's Fresh. He's got 21. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Dunn.
He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's the screen. The shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Defended by Young. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Which teams have been the most successful? Jazz trail by 7. Kicks it to Whiteside. Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Here's Fresh, and a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. To the wing on the left. Here's Whiteside. Hits the jumper in space. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
He also, for a big guy, has a terrific touch from that range.
High arcing shot, and it drops once again. The bucket from Fresh. And the Lakers lead by 9. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And McDaniels with the block. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks. Over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Pass to Fresh. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Jackson. Jazz trail by 7, down low. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Young passes to Fresh. Young outside. He dishes it to Carmelo. That one wide left. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Horton. 6 points for him. Shot from 12. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Whiteside. The Lakers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Young outside. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Whiteside. Up top, Boba. Lots of room. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trailed by 5. Whiteside Jackson. He feeds it to Whiteside. Offensive rebound. Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
He is simply one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He never quits on the glass.
Here's Fresh. 25 points in the game. There's the pick. To the paint. From 12 feet out. And it's Ingram missing.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Inside. Pass to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes to Jackson. For the tie. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Fresh. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Fresh has got 10 points in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Come on, let's go. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense.
Lower percentage attempts.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .58 seconds left to play in the third. No good from Gay.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
They set the pick. The kick out to Young. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Fresh. And he has 28 points for the game. Puts up a three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Gay. That's tipped. Here's Fresh. "17-foot shot on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And here's Jackson. They set the pick. From deep. And that's not going to go. Play should begin momentarily. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Fresh. Young in the corner, expanding his range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Olynyk's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And for the Jazz, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Dunn. Then there's Rudy Gay. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Fresh. Fresh has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Feeds it to Olynyk. The tray. Rebound by Anthem. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Fresh. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And that's the crazy athleticism of Howard, getting up off his feet and just powering home the putback.
Clarkson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Justice Young. Steve, growing up in Michigan, playing for the Spartans of Michigan State, I know you admired, I know you idolized the terrific Magic Johnson. Standing 6'7", 6'8", you even drew some comparisons. Who in today's NBA do you think reminds you most of Magic now?
You know, I would say there are so many guys, but I would say Sean Livingston a little bit, Draymond Green, Kyle Anderson, we call him slow-mo. But I would probably say right now, Draymond Green, kind of the same size, play the same way, and also he went to Michigan State as well.
Yeah, there's another Spartan for you. Tom Izzo does a pretty good job, doesn't he?
He does. He's all right.
And it's done in the corner. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And Dunn is just a gamer. Someone you can trust to be consistent from that range.
Here's Fresh. Again, the Lakers.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
He's out there with Olynyk. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
This size and tenacity, Clarkson can eat up a lot of rebounds for a guard. You know, Jordan Clarkson enjoying a really nice start to his career for a mid-second round pick back in 2014. Had a little time in the D-League to start his career, but then played so well for the Lakers down the stretch that he made the all-rookie first team.
Now, here is Young, off target with his three.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's done in the corner from deep. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's the three. They get it back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 13 rebounds and a steal.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And looking at the Jazz roster, they're a well-balanced group. You see scorers, Greg, playmakers, rebounders, shot blockers, plenty of quality depth.
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
Here's Fresh. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Fresh has got 38 points. Jazz trail by 16. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, to the right side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Here's Fresh. He feeds it to Ingram. Young in the corner. There's the pick. Pass to Fresh. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc, and Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Done with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And when Dunn finds his comfort zone, his team is all the more dangerous. Just an unreal scorer who continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Now, here is Young. Lets the three fly. He can't hit that time.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now the dish to Dunn. And no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Fresh. There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Fades. Not going to go that time. Jazz trail by 16. Down low. The Jazz working the ball around now. Defended by Young. Here's Mark Hoshvili. Another miss by Utah. Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Fresh. No good from outside. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Done. That shot is off. Solid defense there from Fresh.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Good on the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 18. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Fresh pulls it in.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
They recover it. Pass to Dunn. Gay outside. Screen by Olynyk. Shot off the screen. Gay can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Fresh. Inside. It's tipped. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Here's Fresh. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You're killing me, ref. It hurts.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Not enough. You look at Fresh. What a contribution.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Gay right side. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
It's Young on the wing. Here's Fresh. Six on the shot clock. Fires, high post. And what a nice play there between Orange Juice to set up that score.
And Young got the finish, but the pass from Prez was just as important.
Dishes to Olynyk. He kicks it to Dunn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dunn's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots as well.
Here's Fresh. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good on that one.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Olynyk, it's good on the putback.
That's a hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Fresh. Screen by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Now Dunn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dunn's got 8 points in the quarter.
Phenomenal body control by Dunn. Driving straight into the heart of the defense and burying the shot even with contact.
And the basket is good. That's 12 points for Justice Young.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Jazz.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Fresh. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's Gay on the wing. He trains the quick shot. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
From 13, and no good, trying to use the glass. Floats one, and that one's good, fresh.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, another double-double, points and rebounds tonight. Is that something you're coming to expect from yourself at this point every game?
Man, I wouldn't say that, you know. It's important to me to come out and work hard and battle each night, you know. So if I do that and it ends up in a double-double, that's great. But if not, you know, I'm not too worried. I'm just focused on getting that W.
And you did that tonight. Congratulations, man. Thank you.
All right, y'all.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
They ain't stand a chance.
No.
They ain't stand a chance today.
Reed.
I love it. I love this team. I love the effort.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Fresh. What jumped out at me was that third quarter. He was all over the place, scoring at will, giving them a momentum they never truly relinquished.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
Well, he went for 40-plus like it was no big deal. Even with the defense using every imaginable resource to stop him, they couldn't do it. They tried to focus on him, get him out of rhythm, just not working. He's just too good.
That's going to do it for our broadcast.
Look, guys, to be honest, I've said everything. Okay, there's nothing else left to say. I'm a professional basketball player, so wherever they pay me to play, that's where I'm going to play. And with that being said, I love what we're building here, and I think we have a chance to do something really special.